Hey everyone, come on in, come on in. Lavern, she will be coming through in a minute. So everybody, I don't know what we're gonna hear tonight. Y'all know I'm just a commentator. I'm just an interviewer. I do TV show reviews, trending news reviews, and some people reach out to me when they want to come on my show and tell a story, and I allow them to use my platform. So, on that note, she should be coming in here in a minute. Those of you who drank, feel free to have your cups turned up. Mm-hmm. Somebody said earlier in the chat they was about to roll a blunt. Smoke one for me. Matter of fact, let me put our little thing on here real quick. Put our little thing on here. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table on your way in.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the Hood Table, where we chop up locally and globally, been vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little, expose curry, give it talk, trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, gotta binge watch. If you don't like it, then you want to invite it, bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock it. You don't wanna miss a second, cause it's HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' have to turn it back until you start tracking again. Yeah, welcome to the Hood Table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the Hood Table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey. Hey everybody, you said last night was it, girl. Last night was hella interesting. I swear I don't be knowing what to expect sometime on these interviews, or when people want to use my platform to get a story across or something like that. People is texting me, inboxing me when we going live. I had to wait on Lavern because she was running a little behind. She had an appointment that she could not leave from. It ran over, so she's coming. I promise she's coming. she about to get on here. But yeah, somebody said they got their Henny in their cup. Ow. Drink up. Don't get too drunk, y'all. I don't want y'all to pass out before, the interview is over. And tonight really isn't going to be an interview per se, because, the big interview is going to be on June 5th. 8 p.m. is the Saturday after her book drops. I did pre-order my book already, so over 100 people will be getting their book shipped out to them next week. I think she's going to start mailing the books out Monday for the people who already pre-ordered their books. I'm going to get mine so I can read it, and so I could jot down my notes and get my questions together so I can interview her. And then for those of y'all who bought the books, the 100 and something people who bought the book, make sure y'all actually read that mug before our big interview on June 5th so y'all can ask questions, because if y'all don't know anything else about Lavern, she's pretty transparent. That's one thing I can give her credit for, because she just she puts it on the table. It is what it is. She don't be sugarcoating shit. So, Danny, what up, Songbird? Danny Cleveland. I heard you gonna be at the jazz thing at Miller Park. Yes, I saw that. I shared that post. Miller Park gonna have something like a jazz on the green type of thing this summer. But yeah, so she is going to be coming on pretty soon. Daryl Thomas, you think I'm a terrible host? I don't understand why you would be here then if you think I'm a terrible host. So I'm just going to block you. That's how we do that. That way you don't have to, I don't want anybody watching who don't enjoy the show. Like, why would you watch a show if you don't enjoy the show? I mean, hey, I ain't tripping. Child, I I ain't tripping. Anybody who don't like the show, they don't enjoy the show, they don't enjoy the platform, all they gotta do is leave. And if you can't leave, I will block you, and help you out, To the left, to the left. Hey. Hey Melissa, what's up? Hey everybody. Everybody that's in here, Wyletta, Melissa, Chanel, Katina, Harper Sean, uh who else in here? Angela. Feel free anybody to drop down in the chat. If you got questions for her when she comes on, y'all know she will answer your questions. Sometimes it ain't the answer that you want, but depending on how you come at her with your questions, but she pretty much does answer questions. Hey Melissa, hey homegirl, what's up? Basketball mom. Okay, I think we got our girl here. I think she's here in the chat. I see her sitting back there looking cute.
Can you see me? Oh, okay, there
How you
I
doing?
am. Hey.
You got the hair all did and things.
Yeah,
Look at you.
you know.
The big fancy headboard in the background.
Yeah.
How you doing?
So I'm good. What I missed? What I missed?
Nothing really. I was just chit chatting with them till you came on. Just chit chatting. I already had to block somebody because they said I'm a terrible host, so I just figured I'd just escort them on out so they don't have to suffer too much longer.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, you look beautiful. Your hair looks nice. I know
Thank
we're a
you.
little late, but we are here. We are
Yes,
here.
we are.
So now, I first want to talk a little bit about what went down last night.
Mhm.
Um, the interview that I did with Jeff, which I
The
thought was
real,
going to be
the
a
real, the real
the
gaslighter.
child.
The
I
real
mean, just
gaslighter.
from what I know about gaslighting, and mind you, I knew nothing about gaslighting before I hit up Tamika, who I didn't even know personally, but I saw she had a book out on gaslighting, and I was like, "Well, dang, what's gaslighting?" And I wanted to know, so I invited her on the show, and then it just kind of spiraled into all these different directions. And then Jeff reached out to me the other day and he said he wanted to come on the show. So I'm like, you sure? I asked him like 3-4 times, are you sure you want to come on the show to tell your story? Because I'm telling him, like, if I were you, I'd be trying to hide under a rock somewhere to all this blow over. He said he wanted to come on the show and tell everything that happened from his perspective. But from what I gathered last night, it seemed like his only point to come on the show was to drag you through the mud,
Mhm.
which he pretty much did. He didn't want me to answer him no questions. He was rude. He was being arrogant. He was being narcissistic. He was gaslighting us the entire show.
That's him.
The entire show. So, what do you think? And the guests, I done already got so much feedback about that interview from last night. A lot of people hated his behavior last night, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't never expect sometimes what's going to go on the show. So, but what do you think about what happened last night and all the things that was said?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was in shock because when you used to a person telling you, I love you, and all this like he did every day, for me to hear him say those things that he said about me, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. That kind of fucked me up. But he knew that. He knew that. You know what I mean? He knew that. And so I think that's why he did do it. And he was also forced to do it. But I mean, listen, that's her husband. Okay. So I expected him to say, but I didn't expect that. Like, I was just like, damn, you know what I mean? I really felt some type of way about it. I mean, I gotta be honest. And um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I just feel like if you go come and tell something, then tell the truth. Tell the whole truth. Don't come on here, lying and doing all that. That was my thing. Like the shit he was saying was lies. And like I said, he knew that my book was coming out. He knew that I was talking about a lot of things that we had did in the book. So I think that he wanted to try to get it out there. Not it out there, but the shit. He tried to turn it around on me. Like, I ain't never stuck no nut out of his ass or nothing. He did that to me. And, it's just all in my book. So I don't want to give a lot of it away. But I'm just saying, he tried to say, like, I was eating feces. And I was like, oh my God. Like my homegirl texted me and was like, girl, why did this motherfucker just say that you was eating it? I was like, I said, so now that's gonna get people in Omaha some all shitty mouth, which um I don't even want to bring this girl name up because she's really irrelevant. Like she is a bum bitch. Like she's a dollar store bitch. But I'm not even, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna do it because she wants some attention from me. She wants me to talk about her. Because when I talk about bitches, then they become relevant. People want to know who they are and all of this and that. So I give them traction. So I'm not even gonna do that. Back to the
Mm-hmm.
subject at hand. That
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker right there, he is a motherfucker. And I tried to tell y'all that. Like he really is. Um, yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, he got me with that one. I
So
blocked him.
he really hurt your, genuinely hurt your feelings because just from what I gather, like I know it's three sides to every story. I wasn't there. I don't know. I know of you. I didn't know him at all, and I knew of Tamika. So I don't have no personal relationship with anybody involved. No dog in the fight. I'm on nobody's side. I'm just asking questions and letting people tell their story. I'm trying to not be judgmental in the whole thing, but you know, sometimes we can read between the lines and tell when somebody's playing in our face. And I think that's all he did yesterday was play in our face.
Oh, that's
But
because
again, you know, I asked him last night, are you sure you had no feelings at all? It went on for a year and a half.
girl,
You
listen. I
purchasing all this money.
listen,
You got her pregnant. You having sex
listen,
with her without condoms. Like,
listen. He talking. Listen. If I wanted to fuck Jeff right now, I could. Trust me. If I wanted to piss in his mouth right now, I could. Okay. And then he go right over there kissing on her and all of that. Okay. So Jeff is just talking. Jeff love Lavern. Whenever he get through, he know it. I know it. And I mean, what I was upset about too was he was like, I didn't never buy her nothing. I didn't never do this. I didn't. Yes, the fuck you did. And while he was talking about Brahmin bags and all this and that, can you put the screenshot up there? Because she won't do. I got a lot of stuff, but she told me she don't want me to, show it. So I'm not gonna show certain stuff, but show what I sent you because
okay.
that man, and also perfumes. That man was sending me all type of gifts. So I don't know why he would sit up there and lie about it. Like you did. I'm not gonna fuck with no motherfucker that ain't gonna give me shit. So I mean, and then he said she didn't want the money. Listen, anybody that know me know I want the motherfucking money. That's what I want. So quit
Oh,
playing.
Laverne, they said they can barely hear you.
Oh, hold
Or is it me? Is it me that you can barely hear? Y'all let me know. Let me know in the chat.
on.
Let me know in the chat if you can hear us okay. Go ahead, Laverne.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, he hurt me with that. And I know what he was trying to do. I blocked him, deleted the app, all of that. So, oh wait, let me tell y'all this, y'all. Let me tell y'all this real quick.
Laverne, is your audio you on a computer, right?
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Is
let me
it
tell
turned
y'all.
all the way up? Because they saying it's you that they can hardly hear.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it's up.
Okay.
So let me tell y'all what's going on. This is what y'all do in Nebraska. Y'all poke the bear, and then when I come back at y'all want to get the police involved. Y'all want to get the law involved, and y'all want to
Hold
do
on
all
one
that
second.
extra shit.
Hold on one second. You freezing, so I think you should go out and come back in because you freezing too. So that might have something to do with the audio. And
Okay.
then make sure your
Wait, how
notifications,
do
like
I
your
get
ringer,
out?
make sure your ringer and stuff is off because if you get any incoming phone calls, it will mess with your sound. Hey Shamir. Hey Gail. Hey Diamond. Yeah, one second he said he didn't want any money and she didn't want any money. Then the next second he's talking about all this stuff he bought for her. So she's gonna come back in. I'm just trying to make sure her sound is okay. She'll be right back in like 3 seconds. Okay, there she go.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, it was. Can y'all hear me better now? Because it was my thing. But anyway, so this is what they like to do in Nebraska. They like to poke the bear, and then when I get going, they want to get restraining orders and do all of this stuff. So y'all, let me tell y'all what's going on now. I'm always in a damn scandal, and I'm not even in Nebraska no more. Y'all know I was in the scandal with old boy. I ain't gonna say his name, but
And we
y'all know
can't say
who.
his name.
Yeah, y'all know who. But I was in a scandal with him. And now and then this people be putting restraining orders on me and all. Man, listen, I done had about I don't know how many restraining orders on me. I don't give a shit. I don't even live there no more. So I'm I moved, right? And so Jeff knew I was moving and everything. I had told him. Like he had been knowing that I was moving. So I had to go to my old house to go get some more stuff, right? So when I get there, the neighbors is like, the sheriff's was just at your house. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, the sheriff's was just at your house. And I was like, shit, I ain't got no warrants. I ain't did nothing. So what the fuck is the sheriff doing at my house? But one of my homegirls had told me that, see, this is what I'm saying. Y'all don't never know who I know. I got a homegirl that work over there at the Sarpy County, okay? That's all I'm going to say, Sarpy County. And said that somebody came over there to put a restraining order on me or do something on me. So I said, what? She was like, yeah. She was like, okay, don't say nothing, whoop whoop. So I was like, okay. So when the dude telling me this, I'm like, yeah, it must got something to do with that, right? So Sarpy County and Tamika's shop is over there, so she must have went over there. So anyway, I called the sheriffs. I'm like, what the hell? I don't even live there no more. Like, what are y'all doing? What do y'all want? And they like, we need to serve you with some papers. So Tamika is trying to get me with a restraining order so that I can't be able to talk about the book. Why you go put a book out to talk about me, and then when I come back to talk about the shit, you want to try to put a gag or whatever you trying to do to have me? Because see, if a person get a restraining order on you, you ain't supposed to be on Facebook talking about them. You ain't supposed to be talking about them, saying their name or messing with them, period. Because that is, you know what I mean? They consider that a violation. So
Mm-hmm.
she trying to get a protection order and do all this. And so they get, I guess I told the man I'll meet him or whatever. I was like, I don't live there no more, but I'll come meet you to get the papers. But my thing is this. Then they want me to come to court in Nebraska. I'm not going to court doing all of that bullshit. I'm not wasting my time doing that. The last bitch that got a protection order on me, it only lasts a year. I don't even be seeing you motherfuckers. I don't even see y'all. You know what I mean? When I come to Omaha, I come see my family. I was coming to see Jeff. I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm in and out. I fly in and out. I'm done. You know what I mean? So a person getting a protection order on me is really kind of pointless. I don't even live there. I could come there and fight it, and the judge would not give her one because I don't live there. I don't see you. I'm not a threat to you. That's why Jeff was saying last night, you need to stop calling her. That nigga know damn well I ain't called her phone. Why would I call that woman fucking with her? I wouldn't call her phone fucking with her. She got me blocked. What I did was have my homegirl send them naked pictures of Jeff to her. That's what I did. But as far as me calling her and doing all that, for what? It's nothing to be said. It's nothing to be said. I don't have anything to say to her. But yeah, so she got a protection order on me, and I'm not protesting it because I don't give a shit. I don't even live up there. So yeah, I just thought I'd tell you. See, that's what I'm saying. People want to come at me, but when I come at them, they want to try to stop me in any way they can. That shit is
Right.
stupid to me. If you want to fight fire with fire, let's do it. But now you want to go to the fucking people and tell them like, I ain't fucked with that woman. I ain't bothered that woman. I ain't called that woman phone.
Now
So
somebody said you told them you were in Omaha, so you couldn't be served till Monday. They said, so are you in Omaha or not?
no, I'm not in Omaha.
Oh no, that's what they're asking.
Yeah, no, I'm not in Omaha. No, I'm not in Omaha. I won't be in Omaha until the plan was for me. I had to move and everything. Okay, so that's why
But the plan was prior to all this
yeah,
chaos
the
was to
prior
meet with him next week, right?
yes, that was the plan. I was trying to figure out if I was go this weekend or if I was gonna come next weekend. And then,
Okay.
all of this, I ain't fucking with it. I'm done with it. So, you know what I mean? If I wanna decide I wanna ever fuck Jeff again, I will, but I don't. After what he did to me, I don't give a damn. I was married before and I had my husband call a female and he said did all the same shit but ended up still messing with the female. Okay, he still
Mm-hmm.
was messing with the girl after he didn't told her he didn't want her, he didn't give a damn about her. So that's what niggas
Yeah,
do.
some guys like to let the shit die down,
Oh,
to
girl,
make it
listen,
seem like everything's back
he'll
to
be back.
normal. Yeah.
He'll be calling, trying to get back over here, licking my ass and all that again. So yeah, but I'm
Now
done
they
with
did
him.
ask you last night if you would hook up with him. Somebody did ask you that last night, and you was like,
No, upon further thinking, like if a man publicly, and I don't give a damn if I know she had him do that. I know she did. You know what I'm saying? I know it for a fact. That man ain't never like, yeah, no. But
Well, somebody said, Tamika needs to put a protection order on her husband.
no, for real, shit. Cause I ain't bothering you. I'm way over here. I ain't bothering her.
Mm.
And y'all, I don't listen. I don't even hate that
Mm-hmm.
woman. At the end of the day, she was the innocent one in all of this. Okay, so I don't know why people,
Mm-hmm.
whoopty, listen, shut the fuck up. I'm the one that wanted to come forward and tell her, and Jeff kept telling me no. Okay, and then he'll be like, okay, well, we go just go ahead and tell her, but not go public with it, and we just do it in private. Do you got that text message where he was saying we need to just do this in private and nobody will know? So Jeff really wanted to be with both of us, to be honest. That's what he really, that was
Yeah,
really
that's what
what
I
it was.
gathered from his text messages and from the audio I've heard. Because he said numerous times, and I heard it in his own voice, that he said even after she find out, he's still gonna be messing with both of y'all because he controls both of y'all, and he
Yep.
started calling y'all both bitches. So I did hear that. I did hear that. Somebody else said, "Is all this mess real or out to make money? Because this some nasty stuff and definitely not worth a book." That's what somebody said in the chat.
Um, I'm always real about the shit that I say. What's nasty? I mean, what do you? Because he said that shit, but that wasn't true. He knew that I was gonna say some shit about him, which is some more shit that's in the book. But I mean, listen, sex is sex. Whatever happens, people got different things that they like. I never judged Jeff for the things that he liked
Yeah.
it and the things he
Some
wanted to
people like
do,
that. R.
and he
Kelly,
was
50
able to
Shades of
be
Grey
right,
shit.
and he was able to be himself with me, and I never judged him. So I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like that's
Somebody said, I think they talking to somebody in the chat. Let me see. Oh, somebody said why he take his wife through that type of hurt, and she was already hurt, and yeah, she was grieving at that time. And I don't really want to bring their child into it because
yeah.
that's a
We ain't
sensitive
about to talk
subject.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
No,
And I'm not referring to nobody when I say that. I'm just
no. I'm
saying,
just
yeah,
saying that ain't something that I would never
yeah,
talk about that. But
yeah,
yeah. Mm-mm.
yeah.
But people don't know. People don't be knowing what the fuck they be talking about. Lavern, you this. Listen, man. I don't. Oh, at the end of the day, like I said, don't say it to me again. I know what the fuck I did. I take
Right.
responsibility for what I did, and that's what it is. Okay,
Yep.
that's it.
And
That's all.
everybody in the chat, please be respectful to each other in the chat. Even if you agree, if you have to agree to disagree, because my moderators will block you if you're harassing people in the chat. So please don't be mean to each other in the chat.
And I
Just
can't even see why I can't see them.
feel free to make your comments, but please don't go at each other in the chat.
I
It's
can't
not
see the
even that
comment.
serious. Well, push
Oh,
comments.
I ain't got
You
time.
see,
Never mind. Never
yeah, at
mind.
the bottom it says comments, then it says live comments and chat.
Oh, okay. I ain't worried about
Okay.
it. But yeah, but remember when I gotta get back to this because he was saying some shit that I didn't like last night. I didn't never buy her nothing. Jeff told me this. He said that he ain't never bought no other when he bought me stuff, he would be like, I ain't never bought no other female outside of my wife. You know what I mean? Nothing. Like since they've been married, he has not done that. So
Mm-hmm.
me, he has done that. Okay, plenty
Mm-hmm.
of times. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I mean, I don't know what y'all go get from that, but
Thank you,
yes,
Keena.
yes, he did.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I mean, I'm not the only one who thought that the whole like he was putting 20 on 10, and I'm like, I think what he may have preferred, and he might want to do this. I know he said he wasn't going to speak on it again, but he should have just went on his own platform, on YouTube, IG, something, because all he wanted to do was tell his side of the story, degrade you, and he didn't want to answer no questions from the chat. He
Mm.
didn't want to answer no questions from me. He just wanted to make you look like, and as I said before, both of y'all, everybody know, both of y'all wrong. Both of y'all stepped out of line. Y'all, we know that, but I was under the impression that he was going to just come on here and tell me his side of the story and not just spend the whole time degrading you. And I'm like, how could you sit here and degrade her when you was messing with her for a year and a half and spending money on her? You knocked her up twice. You sent her money for 2 pregnancies, and yeah, I saw
Listen,
the
and
proof
try,
to
listen,
get
and was trying to
abortions.
do it again.
So I'm
And was
like,
trying to do it again.
I I don't
Poor
know. I
Janice.
don't think he was being honest and he wasn't being sincere with his apology or none of that.
No, he
But
wasn't.
that's just me. A lot of people agreed who's been watching the show, but that's just my little old opinion.
Man, listen, let me tell you something. When I tell you,
Somebody said there's no way he didn't. They said there's no way he could not have loved you, and they say he is full of shit.
oh yeah, for sure. But
Yeah, I
you know
think
what?
there was some feelings involved. I
Listen.
really
This
do.
is my thing. I mean, I knew what could have possibly happened by dealing with him. You know what I mean? I knew that if it came out, and he told me if it ever came out that he was gonna deny things, he was gonna do this, he was gonna do that. So he gave me the opportunity, like either shut the fuck up and keep getting this dick, or I'm done with you, and she still gonna be with me. She ain't going nowhere, and that's it. So I just I decided that I was done with it. So
Yeah,
and yeah.
and you really would not have put out your book if Tamika wouldn't have put out hers.
No, listen to what I'm telling you. We had already planned on. Uh, I stopped even writing. I was like, I'm done. You know what I mean? Because he did not want me to do it. And then when he was like, okay, you gonna have to make it seem like it's somebody else. So we had picked the person. Matter of fact, he told me that the girl is his cousin. We picked her and her husband because it made more sense. People was like, her husband got money. She's a professional. So people have asked me before, was it her husband? So,
Mhm.
it just made sense. And so I told him, like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. So I was gonna do whatever he asked me to do.
Okay, okay. Well, Chanel said, Laverne, can I ask this? And she said she's not trying to be disrespectful, but what made you go for him? Like, what made you be like, I'm gonna mess with him, even though this is my friend's man?
You know what? It just happened. It just happened. I mean, it just happened. And I'm gonna be so honest with y'all too. I'm not even mad it happened. I mean, I don't have no remorse. I mean, that was the best, and I know this is fucked up to say, but it's the truth. That was the best sex of my life. It was the best experience that I've ever. I'm just being real, and I know them bitches about to. She better be worried about all them bitches that in Omaha that's about to be running up to that booth store trying to get that dick. Because I mean, yeah, I mean it is a great experience. I cannot lie.
Okay. I did ask you last night, um, or maybe it was the night before, but the fact that you're in Oklahoma and
Mm.
he has access to plenty women here in the city, I did ask you, do you think that he could have possibly been sleeping around with somebody else
Well,
on her?
he told me that he has not cheated in Tamika in a couple years. Um, but this is
And I
what I
did
was.
ask him that too, but he said he didn't want to talk about
Yeah, it's been a
anything.
couple years, and
Yeah.
then he told me that he used to be just sitting on the couch like an old man, going to work and coming home every day. And then I just came in the picture, and he needed some excitement, and I was his excitement. I was his drug, okay? I was his motherfucking drug. That's what I was, and he
Okay.
still ain't gonna want to leave me alone. I promise y'all. He just trying to wait until shit die down, but I'm not messing with that man ever again in my life. The way he talked about me, the way I don't give a fuck if it was for show or not. What he did and what he said about me, I mean, I could never forget that. I could never
Mm,
forget that. But I did want to say this. I had a female inbox me, and she told me some of the similar things. Not not in more. I think me and his was more. It was a connection. It was
yeah.
just everything. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
she told me that he did some of the same things to her. So we might have something coming out called Surviving Jeffrey Anderson. is what we might have, and that'll be me and some other women that he dealt with.
I might need a refill. I might hold up. Let me put my cup down. Okay. There's some questions in the chat, so I want to get to the questions as many as we can because we ain't gonna be here all night
No, we
tonight.
said we wasn't doing
We
that.
said we hour tops. Y'all got an hour with us tonight, and the big interview is June 5th after the book comes out, so y'all can specifically talk to her about what's in the book. Okay. Now, there's a question on the screen by Melissa. Hey, homegirl Melissa, my sister from Alabama. She said, did she really tell him not to let his wife go on the show, or was he lying about that too?
Listen, no, what I said to him, and I think it's I think you got the screenshot of this. When I told him, I said, you know, what did I say? I said, if she go on that show and she mentioned my name or say anything, I was like, that's it. I'm coming out with everything. I was like, I'm not going. Listen,
I'm
Jeff
trying to
is
find
lying.
that one. I'm trying to find that
No,
one.
Jeff is lying. Jeff said when I said that, he said he said I gotta tell her to calm down without making it seem like I got your side. You got that one? It's a
You said
text
it's
message I sent you.
what is this?
He
Go
was
ahead. What
saying
is it say?
he said I gotta find a way to tell her to chill out without making it seem like I'm on your side, like he was on my side.
Okay, hold on. No, you told me you would never tell. I would look horrible if you let me conduct this. It will go smooth. Do you not trust me? It's not about being embarrassed. Is that the one?
No, it
No,
should be
that's not
no.
it.
It's I know I sent you a bunch of them, but
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to go through all of them, and you can't
but
look up you can't
but
look
y'all,
at your phone
no,
either because you can't
I'm
back
right
out.
here. Damn, if I could have, I should grab my computer, but I think it's still
Hold
dead.
on, I'm trying to find it.
But
Why
let
do
me
you
say
think
this as well. Me and Jeff was starting a business together and everything, y'all. So I don't know why we was talking about we listen. Jeff had planned on coming down here without Tamika because he's part Indian. So he was gonna come down here talking about some Indian shit with his dad and all this and that to get away from Tamika to come down here so we can open up bank accounts together and do all this and that. When I tell y'all, Jeff is full of shit. And I just really can't believe that the shit that he said, y'all, that really fucked me up. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of man, that did something to me. I was like, last night, I swear, y'all, I'm so real. I ain't gonna get up here in front. I was motherfucking hurt. I was like, I told my homegirl, I even shed a few tears, y'all. I swear, I was like, man, I can't believe he did that to me. And my homegirl was like, listen, you know, his wife go always come first. You gotta understand that, and you knew that when you started fucking with him. So he gonna have to say and do anything he can, you know what I mean, to make that situation right. And I was like, damn, though. You know what I mean? Just the shit that he said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was cold. That was cold. But you know, it is what it is. But wait, I did want y'all to hear this to where he trying to say this dude, when I tell y'all the shit that he said and do, man, it's just don't make no sense. And I just want y'all to hear this because he really tried to play me and try to make me hold on.
Okay.
So basically, all right. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, so basically I'm just saying, when I come to you and ask you to stop doing something that I say you did, when you be like, how you see that? Whoopty whoop. And then when you go back and post like you did yesterday, he told me to stop posting. So that one person, listen to me, that one person that told me, I know it could, that one person that told me, it just looks like that person. If they know I'm the only one they show that, and then all of a sudden you post that, it's like, damn. Like I just talked to you right after I seen that to tell you to stop doing it. That's what it looks like. So when I tell you something, you can't go post something. Because you don't understand what I'm going through here, man. You having fun with this shit, man. I'm going through hell. No, listen, I promise
promise you, Jeff, I am not having fun. I'm gonna tell you. I said this. I was like, I'm doing all of this, but this really is affecting somebody's lives for real. And I do understand that, but you don't understand that. To me, to put that shit out there, though, Jeff, that's the whole key of it. Nobody even knew or had a thought that it was you. But the few people that her sister and them and all that, everybody is thinking that shit because people that read everybody. Now they're saying, "Oh, it is him," because she did that. Instead of changing the course, you keeping it going like it is me. I mean, you're posting actual text messages and shit. But because if I'm making it all seem like it's somebody, I mean, that it's gonna be the dude at the end. Your plan is to keep them thinking it's me because they thinking it's me, and then the end is gonna be somebody else. That's to get them to buy the book. Now you already got that money. So wait. So listen to what I'm saying. He's about to say at the end how everybody is going to have to apologize to him because he switched it up. He switched it to that it's not him. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying that I only did 100. I was only doing 100 pre-orders. I was only doing 50, but then they kept going, so I went to 100, and now I'm at 107, and I'm stopping right then and there. But what I'm saying is, Jeff, this is going. I mean, like, she shouldn't have never did that, and I don't understand why you seeing that she put me and you out there, not just me, but you too. She trying to act like she didn't put you out there, but people are looking towards you too. Yeah, but you had no to it. It's like anybody stop to think about me for a second here when I ain't done shit to nobody. Oh, oh my God, are you kidding me? Good doing y'all everything without power. You is a trip, dude. No, you have not hurt, and this is why you have not, this is my thing, and I thought about this too. You ain't done nothing to me but gave me good, I mean, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I can't say nothing bad about you. You have been nothing but good to me. I cannot. That's why I'm saying, usually when I start messing with a dude, it's because, it's on bad terms. Me and you, we don't have that. We have good time. But because of this, and I have always had your back, all of that. But because of, even when I get mad and say, oh, I'm going to tell her or whatever the case, I never do because me and you is better than that. And you always tell me you're supposed
Did he say
to have my back.
he didn't do anything wrong?
No, because she did this. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's her. Yeah, but just keep making up stories or something, man. Stop posting text messages and shit. Cause you gonna fuck around and post something that sounds exactly like something I would say, and it's really gonna fuck me. It's gonna fuck me into just fucking coming clean. So if you come clean, that's gonna be on you because I ain't saying. I mean, that's gonna be you telling on your damn self. Well, you're gonna have to admit it because it ain't gonna be no lie. I mean, you won't be able to say no then. But why would you, if you telling me to protect you, your motherfucking ass to tell me I'm lying. No, for real. But why would you want to do that when we already made an agreement to not to do that? So it's okay for you to come out with it, but not me? Is that what you're saying? It ain't okay at all. But you're not gonna listen to me. You're not gonna listen to me. I know you know what you're doing, but I know what I'm doing too. That's telling you how to keep me with some peace through all this shit. Those are the peace I'm trying to get at times. And
I heard
Okay.
he said a lot on there, which included "This is too far gone." Did at any time before the book come out, before Tamika's book come out, then we gonna get to some of the questions in the chat again. But at any time that either one of y'all was like he just said in the video, but that was around that was basically at the last minute. It sounded like before. So at any time did you guys was like, we gotta stop, we gotta stop. Did either y'all like literally? He told I think you said it would have kept going if her book would have never came out. So did you guys
Yeah.
had a discussion like we need to stop this? Like what are we doing? Like
No, we didn't have we didn't have no intentions on stopping ever. Like when I say ever, that's why I was shocked when he said, "Well, of course he gonna tell y'all that," but it was never no. I was
well, I
always
mean, I heard the recordings of him saying, I heard him actually say, this, I'll always have both of y'all
yeah.
because I control both of y'all, no matter if she finds out or not. I heard him, but I was just wondering if y'all ever actually discussed it, like felt guilty. Like, I know y'all had to have felt guilt, but it was still like, no, we're not going to stop. It's just going to
Man,
keep
listen,
going.
that didn't even matter when me and him was together. It didn't even matter about none of that. Like we wasn't thinking about none of that at all.
Okay. Well, let's get to some of the questions. Let me scroll back up. Okay, somebody said, "Oh yeah, Marvel. Yeah, she answered that the other day. She really did send the pic, and she really did say it was an accident. Yeah, we discussed that one right there already." Um, Somebody else said, "So you didn't start it with him." Oh yeah, we already yeah, she started it with him with the picture. That yeah, we discussed that on the other shows. Yep. She got what she wanted, Sandra. Okay, didn't you say? Uh, okay. Was Tamika trying to insinuate you wanted Jeff's dad too?
Well, no, listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all about that part. After her son passed away, the dad didn't have a ride up there. The dad didn't want to drive to Nebraska for the funeral. I
Hmm.
offered to drive the dad up there to the funeral. Okay, that was it.
Hmm.
I never seen the dad, never went to the dad house, none of that. So I don't even know where the fuck that's coming from. What she said about that daddy. I
About the
offered,
pool and about the
yes,
backyard
I
pool and
offered to drive that man up there for the funeral, and that was it.
oh okay, okay. All right, and then there's another question in the chat that says, somebody said he wanted to keep Laverne and make his wife feel at peace. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Yeah, he was pacifying his wife, gaslighting 101. They said, how did the sister-in-law find out? That's a good question. I've always wondered
Y'all,
that.
let me tell y'all. So I don't. I guess because she's saying that some of the posts that I was making that it pointed to Jeff. But when I tell you, I never said anything about a wife. I never said it. Now I did when she posted that uh about them getting a house. What I said was a house is not a home if he's not happy there. I said nothing about my man not being. I didn't say nothing. I don't know where that's coming from, but that's
Okay.
what I said. Yeah, that's all. That's what I said. But the sister, she was on point. The sister,
Hmm.
but they claimed that Jeff slept with her too. So I don't know because the way she was worried about it and the way she was on it, like
Allegedly.
allegedly, the way she was on it, I don't know. I wouldn't be on my sister. I mean, I wouldn't be on. You know what I mean? Like she kept pressuring it and pressuring it, kept bringing it up and all this. So you know,
Okay. Well, we got another question in the chat. Melissa said, so do you think his wife genuinely believed that he was not a part of this when she said that on the show Saturday?
she had already received. I had already had my friend send her the naked pictures of Jeff, so she knew. She played. She tried to play that real good, but
So
she
those
didn't.
pictures, you sent the pictures of him naked was sent to him before my show with her?
Yes, I sent because I was like, let me send these to her. Maybe she ain't gonna go on the show because she ain't gonna know what you know what I mean. But she came on there, played like she didn't get them, but she really did.
Okay, okay. Somebody said Tamika's probably at home beating her husband right now. Did I miss any questions, y'all? If y'all got any questions, we got 10 minutes, y'all. We got 10 minutes. Okay. Somebody said, "How did you get Jeff's number to call him?" He said last night he still didn't know how you got it.
I got it from the dollar store. Dollar store.
Okay.
That's when I
Okay.
got her name in the book.
Okay. There's
The
somebody
girl
that she
Precious.
refers to as Dollar Store. Some of y'all might know who she's referring to. I think I might know. Um, somebody said which sister. I don't know if you
Uh
want to put the name
oh,
out
I
there
don't
or
give a
not.
damn, Regina. Well, she need to
But,
be worried about her own business because Jeff told me that she was hiding in the back of the truck, waiting on her husband, her man, to go run off with some female. She was hiding in the back of the truck. Yeah, she was. She got in the back of that man's truck and was hiding while he drove off to go be with another female. And Jeff told me that. Yeah.
oh wow, wow. Somebody said you look cute. They said you look cute.
Oh, thank you.
I want to make sure I get all the questions because we got 9 minutes left. Um, somebody said Precious ass is Dollar Store. Oh Lord.
Yeah, she is with her little dusty ass. Oh, and she, matter of fact, Jeff put out his dick on her. She told me that he was Jeff was giving her a ride one day, honey, and pulled his dick out, and she seen how big it was. So that
What?
stuck in my head too. Yeah, that's her. That's Jeff's. That's Tamika's brother's wife. Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's see. Any more questions in the chat? Any more? I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. If I miss your question, just ask it again. Now what about this surviving Jeffrey Anderson? You said there's another person who claims that she was in the same type of kind of uh situationship. What did Will Smith call entanglement? Um, surviving Jeffrey. Are you guys serious about that?
Yes. Surviving Jeffrey Anderson. Yes. Yes, this is women who he has done these things to. Jeff is never gonna be happy at home with Tamika as far as sexually. You know what I mean? He told me he knew why he married her. So he's there for stability. She gives him that. But as far as his sexual needs and all that, Jeff is not happy and satisfied. And also, y'all, she don't want to show this picture, so I'm gonna respect that. But Jeff likes to play mind games and stuff. So what he did was he was in the room and he FaceTimed me. Okay, we on IMO. He videos me.
Hmm.
He tells me he's gonna tell Tamika. He starts walking towards Tamika. I can hear Tamika talking. I promise y'all. Jeff turns the camera around. I'm looking. They got an upstairs, so you can see downstairs in they house. Okay, this is the new house. You can see down there. Okay, she's sitting on the couch talking to somebody on the phone, and I hurry up and took a screenshot so she'll know it's real. I'm up in the
Yeah.
top and Tamika down at the bottom. This is the type of shit her husband does.
Yeah,
He
and I did
does
see the
things.
picture, and I thought that was pretty bold. Like you taking pictures of your wife to show your mistress
Man, I
that
didn't heard it.
basically I'm talking to you right in front of her. Like
He would do stuff
that's
like
how I
that.
took it.
he
Yeah,
would he would sit on the couch because he was sleeping on the couch all the time. He would sit on the couch, and I got penis pictures of him sitting on the damn couch, and you could see they floor. She know that's her floor. She'll be able to see everything. That man don't give a damn. Okay, I'm telling you, it's a trip.
Mm. Okay, Melissa got another question. She said, "So, would you have been okay maintaining the side chick role forever if this hadn't happened?"
I'm not gonna say forever because, I think because of COVID, I was I didn't go nowhere. I didn't do nothing. So when I did come to Omaha and stuff like that, I was just going to see him. I got, satisfied and I came back. Now
Hmm.
I'm fully vaccinated. My daughter will be in Omaha for the summer. So I'm about to be traveling. I'm going some
Hmm.
places, so I'm about to start getting back out here. So trust me, I'm about to start dating and everything. So yeah, that I think it was just the COVID that
Hmm.
had me.
Yeah, I get it. We a lot of people was shut in for a minute, and oh, got a little bored, needed some excitement in their life. Okay, we got 5 minutes left, so keep the questions coming while Lavern is here.
Wait, hold on. I
Sweet
gotta play
tea,
one more
honey.
thing.
Oh, go ahead, because we got a question from Sweet Tea, honey.
Hold on. I need the Hold on. What they saying?
Okay, Sweet Tea,
You
honey.
want me to play it?
It- you said what now? You kind of go ahead. Go ahead.
Me?
It's kind of like it's staticky. It's kind of
Yeah. Hold on.
yeah. We can't hear that. We can't hear that.
Hold on.
That's a good question, though, Sweet Tea,
Hold
honey.
on.
So I definitely want to ask her that. Cause I'm like, damn, I thought I was a freak. I thought I had I think I'm a
Okay.
freak
There
on
we
a
go.
3 now after hearing
What
all
she
this.
say? What she say? You know I answered the
She
question.
said, will you go for the
What she say?
Jeff style of activities any longer? Like you said you never experienced anything like that before the man, all the things that y'all did together. So they saying, are you like into this now? Will you continue this type of sexual activity?
I don't think it would ever be the same if it's not with him. So no, not
Oh,
absolutely not.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I do know that there are certain things that people who are really, really freaks, like have a high freak um number, that really have to feel like they trust. They have to really have that trust there to do
Yes.
certain things.
Yes.
Like you just ain't gonna
Yes.
let nobody, and I'm
It
not
has
saying
to
he
be.
choked you or anything, but
Yes.
I'm just using an example. If some people like to be
Yeah.
choked, and you can't do that with anybody because your ass might be on channel
Oh
7,
man, girl, it
by
was a time where
tomorrow.
I thought
But
my ass was about to die. I'm telling you, it was crazy. But hold on, I just want to play this one thing and then I'm done. But I got a
okay,
bunch more. But this, I just want y'all to hear
okay,
how he tried to.
okay.
Okay. So
Oh
do you
wow.
see how he was trying to manipulate the situation?
Gaslighting, reverse psychology. I sensed a lot of that last night. Somebody said, "Wow, okay, I'm glad. I like these questions." Um, we can't hear that audio, Laverne. It sounds shaky. Somebody asked a good question. Yeah, that sounds really like weird. Okay, you back? Okay, she must have had to go now. Y'all asking some really good questions. Thank you for asking the good questions. And I appreciate her for sitting up here answering all your questions. Because last night we couldn't get old boy to answer any questions. I was like, dang. Here, talk to your nephew.
Hey, boss.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
can you
think
hear me
we got
properly?
4 questions. I think we got 4 questions left when she come back.
All right.
But yeah, Drew from the 90s,
Right.
that's a really good question. Why Jeff? He did sound crazy. I was getting, I'm telling you, the way he came off last night, and I could be reading it wrong, but I was like, oh no, that personality, I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal it. He came off really, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But then somebody said, are you completely done with him? Tanya, you need to do a reading of her book on your channel. Oh, we might do that. We might do that. We definitely gonna review it. I mean, we definitely, when the book drops on the 4th, like I said, the people who ordered the the people who ordered the pre-order books is like 110 people, including me, who pre-ordered the book. We're gonna get ours starting Monday. So hopefully everybody who pre-ordered will have their books days before, because she's gonna mail out like 25, 30 books a day, because that does take a lot when you're not going through. Amazon will be doing the rest, but for the pre-order, she has to box them all up, she has to sign them, she has to mail them, she has to do that all by herself. So she says she's going to send out like 25, 30 something books per day, if not more. So hopefully everybody should have their books before, because our interview is Saturday, June 5th. And that's going to be the time for y'all. A lot of y'all asking questions, and good questions, and I appreciate that. But when y'all actually read the book, the whole book, I'm sure y'all might have other questions. And she, as most of y'all know, even those who hate her, those who love her, she has a lot of enemies. She has a lot of fans. But one thing she is very transparent. And she tells her story, and she don't really care, what people feel about it or not. I don't know what's going on with her phone. She had to sign off. Let me see if she texts me. She said, okay, I'm trying to log on from her computer. Okay, she's trying to log back on from her computer. But it definitely sounds, let me read some of y'all stuff. Lavern is the only one really answering questions. Tamika was sidestepping and Jeff was just not cooperating. I agree. And I'm not one to come down on Tamika, because again, I don't know her. I don't know her like that. So I'm not on here to condemn Tamika at all. She's in the middle of all this, and she was hurt from two different people. They did something that they should not have done. Whether they are truly, truly, truly apologetic about it, I don't think, I don't know. But yeah, 2216, a lot of people thought that Jeff was high or drunk from the way that he was behaving on the show. I don't know. Let's see. Drew from 90 said he was misogynist. My bad. Misogynistic. Yeah. Misogynistic, rude. Yeah. He used basic deflection and gaslighting. He is panicking. Exactly. I kept asking him last night, are you gaslighting me? Because it's not gonna work. But Ashley said Lavern filled a void that his wife couldn't fill. She knew her role and played her part, and seeing she played it very well. Mm-hmm. And for those of y'all who don't know, Lavern did start writing her book. She had started writing her book, and then from what she's saying, this is just what she's saying, that she felt really conflicted about putting the book out. And so she stopped. She stopped writing it. She shelved it. Like people do with their music sometimes. They just shelf it. But she said when Tamika came out with her book, and Tamika has every right to come out and write whatever she wants. Anybody does. You have every right to put whatever you want out there. But then Lavern was like, okay, since we're putting stuff out there, we are where we are right now. And again, I don't condone none of this behavior. None of it. I don't condone cheating on your husband. I don't condone being a side chick. I don't condone, but it happens every day. Some people doing it. Some people watching right now probably a side chick, or they got a side chick. They might not never make it public, but they might not ever make it public. But I'm sure you guys at least know one person who is a side chick or a man who is a habitual cheater. I'm sure y'all know at least one. We all do. Just like we all have a crackhead in the family. We all got a drunk in the family. We got a hoe in the family. You know how I go. But yeah, I agree, Marvell. She did start her book. It wasn't like a clapback. I agree. It wasn't a clapback. She had started her book. Then she said she stopped it. And then she decided to put it out when she heard Tamika had her book. So yeah, I agree. She wasn't clapping back. I agree. Why Vaughn said, I think it would be valuable to have a clinical person come on and add. That's a good. You know what, Why Vaughn? Thank you. I'm gonna jot that down. Thank you. I agree. I agree, Yvonne. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. And I do have somebody in mind. I do have somebody. Matter of fact, I had her on here. She is from Omaha. Y'all who been following me, we have all kind of interviews. We just don't have interviews that deal with drama. We have pastors come on here. We have teachers come on here. We have lawyers come on here. We had political figures who were running for mayor, senator. We didn't have so many people on our show doing interviews. So if you new here, we discuss everything from the hood to the White House, like all type of shows. And every Friday night at 9 p.m. Ricky, what up, Ricky? Ricky, see what had happened was we had you on here. We done had everybody on here. Ricky, y'all know Ricky. You know you. Hey, we go back like four flats. Okay, we go back like four flats. Charles, what up? What's up, Charles? What's up? That's my favorite mechanic right there. But yeah, we discuss everything like on the hood table. So the people who might be new here might think, oh, the hood table, all they do is they talk about drama and whoop, whoop, whoop. No, if somebody comes to me and say they want to use my platform to let their voice be heard, hey, I'm open to it. I'm open to it. But yeah, on Friday nights, for those of y'all, Friday nights we have an open platform. So to people who are new here, we have an open platform every Friday at 9 o'clock, and we call it Friday Night Live. We discuss again everything from the hood to the White House. If you want to come on the show and discuss family shit, relationship, something that's going on in the neighborhood that you don't like, something going on with like who's in the trending right now. What's old boy name? He in jail right now. What's the rapper dude name? He in jail for beating his wife, beating his girlfriend. I can't remember the dude's name right off the top of my head. Ooh, and I was just reading the story the other day. The Empire dude. Y'all know the little Empire dude, and I swear that little boy looked like he about 5 foot tall, and they talking about he was beating on his woman. I wish. Okay, anyway, and you are good at remaining unbiased. I try my very best to remain unbiased. Like people thought I was on Lavern's side. I don't know Lavern from a can of paint. All I know is the different stories I heard around Omaha about her over the years. Her books that she wrote, legal matters dealing with somebody famous in our city. We're not going to say the name because they have a settlement where they ain't supposed to talk about each other. So we can't say his name on the show. Redman, that's right. Redman. Redman. Man, we used to hang out in Redmond so much back in the day. But I don't know if she's coming back or not. She said her phone went dead. And I don't want to keep you guys on here all night because I know y'all got shit to do. Yeah, Marvell. Hold on, let me call her. Because we had like 5 minutes left before her phone was tripping, and there are still a few questions in the chat, and I still want to give you guys the opportunity to get your questions answered. Laverne, her voicemail came on. She said her phone was dead, her computer was dead. So I think I'm gonna wrap this up. But y'all who didn't get your questions asked, hopefully when we come back on the 5th, and that will be the final interview. June 5th will be the final interview. Okay? After June 5th, I'm done. It's a wrap. The Jeffrey Tamika Lavern saga will be over after the book comes out. And of course, some of y'all gonna read the book. So again, that's what June 5th is going to be. Everybody gets to ask specific questions about shit she put in the book. Now she didn't let y'all know some stuff, but she ain't let y'all know everything that's in the book. So y'all might think, oh, ain't no reason to buy the book. It's a lot of stuff in there that she has not spoken on. A lot. Rose Payne said, who is the other person, husband, y'all going to put the affair allegations on? Jeff's cousin. Hey, I ain't putting no allegations on nobody. I ain't telling a story. I'm just here. Somebody said start a fund for me to get my lip fixed since Jeff don't do what? He said start a GoFundMe. Hold up. For her to get her. For her. Oh, 402 revenue. Ooh, 402 revenue. Yeah, they said they're gonna call it the Surviving Jeff series. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I don't know if they're gonna make a book. This is the first time tonight is the first time I even heard about another woman that Tamika knows. That she knows personally that said they, claim they went through the same thing. So yeah, June 5th, Marvell, June 5th it is. And good question. You said good question, Rose. Where's Rose? Okay, all right. I already read hers. Ricky said take and ask for a main chick and a side chick. Keep your applications till they. You know the Rona's still out here. You don't want to catch nothing. Omaha too small, y'all. Y'all who live here, y'all know Omaha is too small, which is another reason why I'm like, you can't cheat in Omaha without people finding out. Everybody knows everybody in Omaha. Like you gotta go out. Yeah, okay. Anyway, somebody said Jeff is too unattractive. Good. It needs to be over. Yes, it needs to be. Sam, it needs to be over. It needs to be over. It needs to be over. A lot of people need to heal from this. Tamika needs to heal from this. Jeff, whatever reason why he took the bait, he needs to deal with that. Lavern, she needs to deal with her shit too. Like I said, I'm not condoning any one of their behaviors. Any one of them behaviors. A lot of y'all might know Laverne more than I do. I just know of her, and she wanted to come on my show, and I allowed her. So, again, I have no dog in the fight. I'm not picking sides. I try to be as biased as possible. I was just here to let them speak and ask questions that I think a lot of you guys want to know. So that's what I tried to do. So some of y'all probably didn't enjoy the interviews. Some of y'all probably did enjoy the interviews. But either way, I'm sure a lot of y'all got some information that y'all were wondering about. So yeah, Ricky Smith says she got knees like Megan. Somebody said, are we boycotting Jeff's business? I wouldn't say do that. I wouldn't say do that. I would never say do that. I would never say do that. Just because somebody... Okay, we have celebrities out here, right? We have celebrities that cheat on their wife every day. That beat their wife. Football stars, rappers, basketball stars. And we don't boycott them. So no, I wouldn't say that. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. So no, I do not. Yeah, don't boycott him. But that's your own choice. That's your own choice. But no, I don't. Yeah. Queen B. Okay, I'm gonna answer 2 more questions. Then we gotta go. Quick question: how were they cheating and COVID was real? No protection. That's what I said. COVID is. That's why Ricky talking about he need a main chick and a side chick. The COVID's still out here. The COVID's still out here. Yeah, don't boycott his business at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying, Chanel. Don't do that. Don't boycott his business. Don't do that. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Yeah. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, Charles. Regardless of people making mistakes and regardless of who at fault, we still need to support our own. So yeah, if y'all enjoy going to his business, if y'all enjoy him, keep going there. Keep supporting him. Yeah. Yep. He still needs to feed his family. People are partnering up with yep, you right, Vanessa. You right. Yep, you right. But yeah, Tamika, I'm sorry, I keep getting the ladies' names. Okay. Laverne, her phone went dead. She hasn't came back yet. So I'm going to get off of here, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Those of you who are new to the hood table, again, we don't always discuss drama. We discuss everything from the hood to the White House. We might be discussing the president next week. So, But anyway, tomorrow night, again, is Friday Night Live. Any of you who are in the chat right now who wants to come on the show tomorrow and actually jump on the screen and talk about anything from what we discussed this week, anything in the news, the media, anything in the hood, come on the show, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. is open panel. Every Friday, 9 p.m. is open panel on this YouTube channel. Anybody can come up here. Just put a topic out there and we'll all discuss it. But one thing I do want to end up on everybody knows Ryan Larson is still missing. The little boy from from La Vista. He's still missing. The little autistic 11-year-old. Please, y'all, keep that boy in his prayers. Keep his family in his prayers. I haven't checked the news in about 5 or 6 hours. So if he has been found, y'all, drop it in the chat. Let me know. But as far as I know, he's still missing. As far as I know, that is an issue. That's a serious issue going on. It's not Omaha, but La Vista is a sister city. Bellevue, Ralston, Papillion, they are sister cities. So keep that little boy in his prayers. I don't know what happened to that little boy. I don't know if he's still out there lost. If somebody hurt him, I don't know. But please, y'all, keep Ryan Larson and his family in your prayers. Yeah, but anyway, I'll be back tomorrow night, Friday Night Live, 9 p.m., open panel. Feel free to join us on the show, and we discuss everything from the hood to the White House. But my little grandson, he's about to go home. It's like people over here on the side. My little grandson, his dad, and his TT and everything. But yes, thank you, Chanel. I appreciate it. I appreciate those who enjoy the show and those who subscribe to the Hood Table, those who support us with donations every now and then. We really do appreciate you. I am from the hood. My name is Tanya. A lot of people don't know me, have never met me before, but I am from the hood of Omaha, Nebraska. And just like when I was younger, we used to always we haven't got together in a long time because of the Rona. But before the Rona hit, a lot of people who you probably know, who know me, we always used to get together. I threw a lot of parties. Ask Charles in the chat. A lot of people in the chat tonight know that I throw a lot of parties. And we haven't threw any parties, had any card games, domino games, barbecues, cookouts in a long time. So a lot of people do know me from North Omaha. And I still reside in North Omaha, and I'll probably never leave North Omaha. But the Hood Table is a platform for people from Omaha to discuss what they want about our hood, about our community, or whatever. But we also discuss other things too outside of our community. So that's what the Hood Table is about. On that note, everybody, stay safe, be blessed, keep Ryan in your thoughts and prayers. Stay vigilant at all times, because they still shooting us out there too. They still shooting us and killing us without any remorse. So stay vigilant at all times, and always remember, keep it hood. Bye.